Good morning everyone, Alessandro the Crypto here and welcome to another Bitcoin price analysis. Let's have a look what Bitcoin is doing, guys, because I think that it's very likely that we could get here a very good buy opportunity before we head to much higher levels. I'm gonna tell you exactly why that is right now, and of course also some updates on some new upcoming cryptos, guys, because we have Best Wallet right now coming up, and also we have a new Dogecoin type of meme coin. A new coin is launching for next year, guys, and of course also Bitcoin Hyper and the Pepe Note. We're gonna have a quick look into that as well. You know that all those new coins, very often whenever they're launching, they're doing their own thing, and that's why of course I like to buy into them before they're coming out. Here on Maxi Global, for example, you can see every day new coins coming out and sometimes pumping quite nicely, even though the whole crypto market is going sideways or down. So if you want to get on board into them, the links are here in the video description to Best Wallet that is upcoming in 3 days. Last chance to get on board. And then of course also Maxi Doge, Pepe Note and Bitcoin Hyper. So we're gonna have a look into Bitcoin, guys, first, and then into those new coins. Make sure to be subscribed on this channel. Also check out all exchanges that I'm using. Sign up with my links to Casey Exchange, Bybit, Maxi Global, and so on. With my links, you everywhere get always the maximum sign up bonus and also some other good features. For example, here on Casey Exchange, you have basically 0% trading fees and also here 0 withdrawal fees as well. Even if you withdraw Bitcoin, there are no fees to be paid. So Casey Exchange is very, very good whenever you want to transfer cryptos, also do some trades, and then, for example, put it again all into your hardware wallet, for example, just to give you an example. So we're gonna dive here in the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin now. Of course, everything is no financial advice, guys. I'm just sharing my own opinions, my own market analysis, and so on. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. But here in the 4-hour time frame, it looks like that we could see here a retest of the lows here at around $82,000 to $83,000 in the not so distant future. I'm targeting more here the bottom side of the candle channels at $84,000. This one over here should hold now as a support if we see here follow through to the downside. Because in the 4-hour time frame we had this channel here, this growing channel with support and resistance, and now we are about to break down. As soon as we have a 4-hour close below $87,500. So far this candle has not been closed, so we really have to wait for that, because if it's closing, then it's very likely, of course, that we're gonna come all the way down here to the bottom side of the candle channels at around $84,000. If we recover with this candle back above $87,500, then of course it's likely that we're gonna stay in this channel and maybe even see a big push to the upside. And why I believe that first a move down is possible and gives us, of course, a great buy opportunity is because right now all the indicators are a bit toppy. After this move, you can see that we have everywhere sell signals. Also in my confirmation indicator, we have a bearish cross in overbought condition, and also the stochastic RSI is coming back down. So I think that the move to the downside until here the indicators are cooling off gives us, of course, a bit time to maybe transfer some stable coins or fiat into exchanges like Bybit, Maxi Global, Casey Exchange, and so on, and prepare for a great buy opportunity. And I'm going to tell you exactly why, guys. Even if you believe that we are entering into a bear market, even then, I think that a big bounce is incoming, and that bounce can take us to new all-time highs, but also can take us just to a lower high in comparison to the all-time high. But that means that we still could rally like from here around $80,000 up to $110,000, for example. And that's quite a severe move, $30,000 difference, guys, almost. So I'm definitely taking this trade, and one of the main reasons why I believe that such a bounce is incoming is, of course, because of the daily time frame. So yesterday we had another closure above the bottom side of the candle channel. So finally, after many daily closes below the bottom side of the candle channels, we have finally daily closes within the candle channels. The bottom is also here at around $86,000. So the daily closes must remain now above this price level. Otherwise, of course, we could fall to much lower levels, sub $80,000. And the main reason why I'm expecting here a bounce and a potential retest of the 200 daily moving average at $110,000, or even here the resistance trend line from the weekly time frame at $116,000, is mainly because of the indicators on the daily time frame. So Of course, remember that we also had this death cross here, so very often those crosses are getting tested, also at $110,000 of course, and also the indicators currently are flashing to buy. So we have everything shifting from bearish to bullish, and also my confirmation indicator, we have now basically a perfect buy signal. The stochastic RSI is also turning bullish. So here I think it's just a matter of time until we see suddenly here a very big push to the upside. And that's why eventually here with this 4-hour close now, below this channel, gives us a potential buy opportunity here when we see the indicators cooling off here, when we see the price coming down a bit again, that this could give us a very good buy opportunity. Of course, we want to see a higher low, would be great, and also this nice double bottom formation, because then of course it's likely that we're gonna shoot up here straight away and at least get a relief rally and a bounce here after this multi-week of downside. So on the daily time frame, this is what I'm watching out right now. So if you want to take this trade, if you want to buy more, I'm using currently Maxi Global, Bybit, Casey Exchange, because there you have the lowest fees, highest liquidity, and so on. There are of course also many other good exchanges. We have a 2Bit exchange, we have a Prime XBT, BitFi, Weeks. You can use all of them. I'm always using different exchanges to do all sort of trades. Doesn't matter if I'm trading with leverage and spot. Always good to diversify into different exchanges. Don't use only one exchange, because like that, also in case of whatever happens with that exchange or with your account, you always have some money also somewhere else and not everything in one pot. So this is what I'm watching for. And of course on the weekly time frame also we're cooling off a lot. So also here on the weekly time frame I'm expecting at some point here a nice buy signal, because every time during this bull run that we have seen a buy signal in such oversold condition like we are right now, we are actually much more oversold condition like in the previous ones. At least here a nice bounce towards the 20 weekly moving average at $110,000 currently, or even test this resistance here before eventually we roll over or see a continuation of our bull run, is at around $115,000 to $120,000, somewhere up here, because the indicators currently are really in extreme oversold condition. And even if we are in the deepest of the bear markets, even then we have seen rally from the weekly time frame whenever we had buy signals in such oversold conditions. So even here we had a nice rally here up and then a crash down. Here also buy signals on the weekly time frame. We had a nice rally here. Also it was from 17,000 all the way up to $25,000. That's also 42% price move. That's why I think that this is a tradable event that is coming in front of us. Everyone is bearish. Everyone is screaming that we're gonna crash down to much lower levels. But I think that Bitcoin is here creating a nice bottom. And even if we retest the lows at 80K or even drop below, probably it will end up in bullish divergence or something like that, and then move on. But I definitely will be buying again here at around $84,000 latest, because also here the 20 moving average on the 4 hour is looking good at 86K. But since the indicators are quite toppy here in the 4 hour, I think that a nice move to the downside here is likely incoming. And also we have seen negative money flow, so this gives even more power to this move. And meanwhile, of course, also I'm buying into new upcoming cryptos. I'm very bullish about Bitcoin Hyper, about that launch. Best Wallet as well. Best Wallet is a utility token. So here maybe we don't see this big hype or this big thing like in meme coins, but we have seen utility coins like DEXs like Aster, Hyperliquid also doing great. So who knows, maybe also this one here will pump like crazy. Who knows that? I bought in. I'm also staking the coins for the long term. If you want to get on board the Best Wallet, the link is also here in the video description. Then you just connect the wallet and then you're ready to go. Then you can, for example, use MetaMask and buy in here with Ethereum and with other coins, and also stake it if you want. I am buying with staking, of course, 75% staking rewards, and now we just wait for the launch and see what happens. But this is more a coin for the long term, in my opinion, to hold. It is kind of the exchange or wallet token that is good to hold for the long term. If you're looking out for a 1000x potential meme coin that will be upcoming next year, then maybe Maxi Doge is something for you, because Maxi Doge is a new Dogecoin type of meme coin that will come out with low market cap. Also here we can invest and basically stake the tokens until launch. And then we have Pepe Note, this new Pepe themed meme coin that we can do mining here, and of course get airdrops and stuff like that. So also here I'm buying with staking because the rewards are very high, 600%. As you can see, I have like almost triple of my money that I have invested already out in those coins because of the high staking rewards. Also Pepe Note, you can check it out with the links in the video description, guys. And of course Bitcoin Hyper, which is the most hyped one, this new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. As you can see, currently it's at around 28 million in raised funds. That means that also here, once we see the launch next year, most most likely also here we're gonna have a big hype and a big launch here with this token, similar to others that you can see also here on Maxi Global, because it is of course extremely hyped right now, this new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin that will come out. Here over 300 buyers has joined in the last 24 hours. So as you can see, the interest is very big about those new cryptos as well. You can check them out all here in the video description, guys. Also, if you want to check out some new dexes like DXRP, HyperSui or BasePerp, they're all here linked. Those are new competitors to Aster and Hyperliquid that will come out. We will see what happens when they come out. But of course, I'm buying before the launch. I want to be in those coins before they're launching and not once already everyone is talking about them. Alright guys, that's it for now. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. I think that we're gonna get in the next coming hours and days a nice buy opportunity down here, hopefully, and then of course we can start here to push higher and higher in my opinion. So thank you for watching, guys, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.